It costs taxpayers time and money. A new study reports that highway repairs require $120 billion in funding a year. Jeff Pegues is here with how the cost and delays can snowball thanks to red tape or even spiders the size of a dime. Jeff, good morning.
Good morning. A lot of highway construction projects are scheduled to take years, but often take longer and blow their budget. We decided to take a look at some of the major projects around the country to see why you're spending more time sitting on the highway than driving on it. Construction projects are taking longer and costing taxpayers more than they should. That's what Patrick Natal, the executive director of the American Society of Civil Engineers, believes. Why does construction take so long?
One of the biggest problems is the approval process. We get hung up in red tape. Frequently it drags projects out for many, many years.
He should know. His engineering group studies the condition of the nation's infrastructure. It's easy to forget what these delays can mean for you.
The delivery truck has to go down that way, delivering goods and services. That's adding to your cost. So the public is paying for it one way or the other.
Before breaking ground, city, state, and federal regulations can add years to a project. Case in point, this underpass in San Antonio. The $15 million highway project ground to a halt because of something the size of a dime. This Cicarina veni is protected by the Endangered Species Act. The 8-legged blind spider led to an 8-figure cost increase for the project.
I think that kind of tripling of infrastructure cost is a complete budget buster.
Susan Combs, the publicly elected controller for public accounts in Texas, says her constituents are frustrated.
When they're told that there is a dime-sized spider, which nobody had ever heard of, and it's going to maybe cost lives because of ambulances or you can't get to work, they don't understand it, they don't see its value, and they're shaking their heads.
Because of the spider, the cost will go from $15 million to at least $44 million. The project that was supposed to be completed in 2013 won't even break ground until next year. This billion-dollar expansion of the 405 freeway in Los Angeles was supposed to take 3 years and ended up taking 4.5. Commuters in the city of Angels lose around 61 hours a year to traffic. Officials added a carpool lane, promising it would reduce commute times by at least 36 minutes. Dave Sotero, a spokesman for the Los Angeles Metropolitan Transportation Authority, defends the work that was done.
We realigned 28 freeway ramps as part of the project. We rebuilt 3 freeway bridges and brought them up to modern seismic standards.
But what it didn't do was reduce traffic. A recent study from the firm INRIX concluded that traffic may even be worse. Add the fact that construction climbed $100 million over the original price tag, and you can see why some commuters aren't happy with the result. Katie Harris takes the freeway almost daily.
The 405 is awful. I can't even wish it on my worst enemies.
Now, there are some possible solutions, including a new kind of asphalt used in the winter and charging fees to companies each time they block a lane of traffic. But for now, it appears that commuters might just be left in a jam.
Wow. Now, what happened to the spider?
Well, and this is what I find fascinating, this spider. The first one they found in 1980.
2 spiders.
There were 2 spiders, and the first one was found in 1980, and they determined that it was an endangered species. And then 32 years later, they find the second one as they're starting this project in 2012. But to determine whether it is endangered, they have to capture it, they have to kill it, and they have to dissect it. So the spider that held up the project that was endangered, it's dead.
Jeff,
Thanks, Jeff. Congratulations on your new assignment.
Yes, congratulations.
Very exciting.
Very much.